East Luterra, there you go, Mokoko seeds locations, which is interesting, right? So let's start with 2 seeds there. Very straightforward. 1 seed down here. Pretty easy. Nothing complicated to it. I was gonna say, I think this seed is located behind a song. If I'm wrong, please correct me on it. Eastern Luterra Mokoko seeds.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hey everyone. So now we're going to be doing the East Luterra Mokoko seeds locations. So let's start with Luterra Castle. This one is pretty straightforward. There's nothing really secret in here, right? So you got 1 seed right here. You have 1 seed down in this area. So let's just zoom in. So here near the food spot, 1 right up here, 2 in the Kadan Cathedral, which I think it could be a hidden wall if I remember right. It's been a little bit. In Luterra Palace there is another hidden wall. So kind of just like before, just scour along this area and you'll get it. There's 1 right up around the jousting arena. And there is 1 more down inside, so down the stairs, right? So when you see those little stairs right here, go down those stairs, then there's a Mokoko seed right there. So that's pretty much your seeds for Luterra Castle. Flowering Orchard is pretty straightforward. So up in the Black Rose Chapel area, you got 1 here, you got 1 there. Scour down to here. You've got 1 in this spot right here, 1 down there, 1 right over here, 1 down close to Sunbright Hill, 1 up here, 1 right there, 1 there, and 1 there. So if we zoom in, it allows you just to kind of see. So in this area here, it's pretty straightforward. These ones are, I think, located into like little buildings. So this is like one of those little shacks. Once you go in here, just destroy the barrels and the seed is literally right behind it. Everything else here is pretty straightforward. So Black Rose Chapel, you've got 1 up in the Cliffside Graveyard, 1 inside the church hall, 1 up here, 1 in the chapel gallery, 1 right over here in the church graveyard, 1 down here in the church graveyard. These 3 right here. So in the church graveyard, you'll find this little, like, it kind of looks like a barn or like a building thing, right? When you go inside there, just keep following the path and eventually you'll find all 3 seeds. There's 2 right over here. 1 right here. Yeah, and those are, sorry. These 2 are in the same area. Just, again, quick little, oops, sorry, I just zoomed out way too much. Rescan. So, Black Rose Basement, which is the dungeon, we're going to go into this one next. So we're going to zoom in. So you have 1 seed right here, 1 seed right here, 1 seed down near the end. Okay, these seeds are tied behind gates. Now, in order to get these seeds, certain requirements in the dungeon have to be cleared. And this all has to be done before you get to the boss. So, the way it works for these gates to open, do not kill the innocent heretics, basically. Only kill the robed zealots. So once they're all dead and you made sure that you didn't kill the innocents, basically the gates will open and you'll be able to get your seeds. There's a lot of little nook and crannies where these little zealots can be hiding. So make sure that you check everywhere. Check every little corner. And once you get them all killed, run up and you'll see it. There is 1 spot. I can't really show it to you, but if you've ran the dungeon, you'll pretty much know what it is. When you get to a certain area, I don't know exactly where on the map, but it kind of looks like a little ritual room, right? Where everybody's like doing their cult things. There's a lot of heretics on the side where the benches are, and then the enemy, the zealots, are more up top. What you do for this area, to guarantee that you don't screw it up and kill any of the innocents, just run all the way through, don't touch anything. Just keep running to the end, and then take the exit out the other hallway, then kill the zealots. That way you're not touching the innocents, and if you get it right, those gates will open once all the zealots are dead. If you notice that the gates are not opening, there's a high chance it means that you killed somebody you weren't supposed to kill, and you're going to have to keep redoing the dungeon until you get it done. But outside of that, that's pretty much how you get those seeds in this dungeon. It took me a couple of tries because I kept killing the wrong people. But after I think 3 or 4 tries, I got it right, and I stopped killing the innocent guys. Because I was like, I couldn't tell the difference, right? So once you get it, you'll get your seeds. So that was Black Rose Basement. So let's go to Terrace. Terrace? Oh my god, sorry. So you've got, okay, so up top here, you got a seed here, you got a seed here, which is located in a little hidden cubby hole thing. 2 seeds there, 1 seed down here, and 1 seed down here, and then 1 down here. So very straightforward, pretty easy. Nothing complicated to it. I was going to say, I think this seed is located behind a song. If I'm wrong, please correct me on it. But I think you might need the Song of Minuet for this one. But like I said, it's been a little while since I've collected this one. So I could be I could be wrong. But the best thing to do, go check it out and see. If you notice that there's a gate and you can't open it, you need that song. If not, it's a cubby hole and you just run through it and you've gotten your seeds. So that's that place. So Boreas Domain, again, is pretty straightforward. So up here you've got the 1 seed there, 1 seed there, 1 here, 1 over here, 1 here. There's 2 in this location right here. Down in the fortress, there's the 1 over here, 1 right over here, 1 here, and 1 over here down near the triport. Yeah, I'm just going to scroll like this again. Just make sure that you guys can kind of see the locations of where everything's located. And then the full zoomed out map there so you can see. So again, this one is very straightforward. Nothing complicated in this place. Wavestrand Port. You've got 1 here, you've got 1 there. You've got 1 right over here, 1 here, 1 down here, 1 over here. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. Let's just zoom in just so you can see the exact locations, just to make it a little bit simpler. There you go. Sorry. Cronus Seashore. Okay. Let's start down here. So you got 1 in the fishing village here, you got 1 there, you got 1 there, you got 1 down here, 1 over here. And then let's go up a little bit. You've got 1 here, 1 there, 1 down in Anchor's Rest. These ones right over here, you're going to kill, you're going to go over here, kill, jump up here, and then you got your 2 seeds here. These 2 here are located up in a little hidden cubby hole over here. And then when you head to the top, you've got Shipwreck Coast 1 right over here. Just basically follow this path here, cross, 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 grab your seed, cross, 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 grab your seed. Very simple. There's nothing too complicated in this place. It just takes a bit because the lack of triports, basically, so you gotta run around a lot. But again, very simple. Stormcry Grotto. I had to run this one 3 times because I kept missing it. So starting right here, there's your first one, there's your second one. There's 2 in a little hidden cubby hole right over here. When you're crossing over, you've got 1 down here at the breaking point. You've got 1 up top here, 1 over here near the ending of the dungeon, 2 here in a secret little cubby hole. These 3 seeds right here, these are going to be your tricky points again. If you do not kill every single bat and every single slime in this dungeon, this path here will not open and you will not get these seeds. You will have to repeat the dungeon. So as you're going through and killing everything, check every nook and cranny, every little corner, every little detail, kill every single slime and bat. Once you've gotten all of that done, this path will open. If you notice that the path is not open, it means you missed something. So you're going to have to backtrack and check around. Just remember, once you cross this point, you can't come back. So if you miss something on this area, you will have to start over. So check everything. Outside of that, it's very straightforward. It just, those little minor requirements, basically. Sunbright Hill. Sunbright Hill is pretty straightforward. So you've got one here down near the Lazarus Forest dungeon, one right up here, one there, one over here, one down here, one here, and then two over here. So let's just zoom in a little bit so you can kind of get a better view. So these ones here are pretty straightforward. There's nothing hidden, nothing really secret about it. Very easy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just misclicked. Lazarus Forest Dungeon. This one here is pretty straightforward as well. Just go in, get this seed, get these seeds, which I think is a little bit of a secret path. So grab those, grab these ones that are hidden. Well, you know, they're right there. Sorry. Grab this one. For this seed, you can either take this path or you can take this path. Either way works. Just remember to grab it. That is it for Lazarus Forest. The other thing too, when you're running this dungeon, it is completely your choice if you want to do it, but there is an achievement that you can get for opening up every single door. So if you want to run the dungeon 3 times, just remember the paths that you took. Because once you've opened up every single door, you'll get the achievement. And you can only do one path per run. So it's going to take you a couple of times to get everything opened, but once you do, you get an achievement on top of your Mokoko seeds. Now, the other thing with Lazarus Forest, okay, you end up into the Tomb of the Great King. I can't show you the map in general of it because for some reason it doesn't let you. So what I did was I went through the dungeon one more time to get to this spot so I could show you exactly where it is. Because this section here has exactly 3 seeds. Which is interesting, right? So the first seed, which is highly missable, right at the start of this area, right? And then when you get up top, you've got one here, and then you've got one here. Once you cross past this point, you will not be able to backtrack. You will have to run the entire dungeon again. So, again, very simple. Once you get through Lazarus Forest and you enter the King's Tomb, Tomb of the Great King, sorry, just grab your seeds. These are your last seeds in this area. There, there, there. And that pretty much covers the entire Eastern Luterra Mokoko seeds. I do hope that this helped you guys out, and I am very sorry about the little bit of a delay that it took me to get these done. I've been focusing on getting all the other Mokoko seeds in other areas cleared and getting everything ready for you guys. So I had to backtrack and get all of these done. So I do apologize on the little bit of a delay. But there you go. These are the seeds. If you have any questions, like I said, just let me know. If I did say anything wrong in any of these locations, again, please let me know. It's been a while since I've done some of these. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys again very, very soon for the next video. Bye.